My name is Professor Red, and today I'll be talking to you about the targeted audience for Kids Life. The targeted audience for the thriller was 15 plus, as this age group enjoys more violent films than a film rated for audience of 12 years old. As the film was classed by the gender to be a horror thriller, there will be scenes of violence, as the plot for the film will have murders and killing. As these scenes will have violence, this is why the film will be more suitable for the targeted audience of 15-year-olds, as they enjoy more scenes of violence and horror and thrill more than you get in a 12A film. We gain this information from a study of the users and gratification theory, as we found out that audience watches films that will give them information that the film is telling them important things about the world and society. And also, the audience enjoys watching films to gain a personal identification that they can put themselves in the plot of the film itself, as also they will escape the daily issues of lives. Also, they will watch the film for entertainment, as also to understand integration and social interaction. Additionally, to back up our understanding of things that 15-year-old audiences enjoy watching film, we watched and felt as an audience as we watched existing films. For example, we watched the film Seven. We understood that the film Seven was targeted at 18-year-old audience, as there are more scenes of violence that are more horrifying for a 15-year-old person to watch. This indicates that we must not make our scenes of violence like those in an 18, as this may not go as well for our targeted audience. As we shown the 2 minutes opening to a bunch of willing 15-year-olds, they shown that they can watch the film and say it's not classed as for an 18-year-old audience. This video shows the audience watching the 2 minutes opening. Right, Lizzie, from watching the 2 minutes opening of the film, what age group would you say this film will be aimed at?
16 to 25-year-old young people, young adults, probably, yeah.
What would you say that makes this film aimed at the group you just said?
The way it looks like it's a psychological thriller, but it also looks, because of the mask in it, a horror, because that's a screaming mask. It looks like it's got a young actor in it, so probably aiming for the younger generation.
Max, from watching the 2 minutes opening, what age group would you say this film would be aimed at?
I'm thinking, from the lack of violence or anything that would cause it to be an old age thing, I'm thinking from 12 to possibly 30 maybe.
What makes you say that?
It was the fact that it was It's meant to be like spooky and something, which something like younger kids won't like. But at the same time, it doesn't really have like any violence or any like discrimination or anything that would cause it to be of a higher age limit. So I think it'll be between 12 and 30 maybe.
So you would say it would be able probably for 15 audience?
Yeah.
Because it's
it
just
would
an
be.
opening, because there'll be more
Yeah.
violence. And
Oh, in that case, then I think it'd be 15 then.
as we understood that a 15-year-old audience is more easy to target than an 18 or 12, as this is in the middle, as you can include in the film more scenes of violence than a 12-year-old, but not so much for an 18. This has allowed us to make Cursed Life easy for a 15-year-old person to enjoy watching. Thank you for listening to the targeted audience for Cursed Life.